This is an animated supplement for Chapter 9, The Battle at Blocher's Knoll, from the book Our Fathers at Gettysburg by Jack Kunkel. As a division commander in the 11th Corps, which had just arrived at the north side of Gettysburg, General Barlow ordered one of his brigades, von Gilsa's, out to a prominent rise called Blocher's Knoll. Barlow apparently did this in disobedience of orders, since in doing so, he had advanced the brigade far out in front of the rest of the Union line with no support on either of its flanks. Shortly after von Gilsa deployed at the Knoll, Confederate Division Commander Early also arrived in that area from the north, unseen by the Federals. Though the Federals didn't see him, Early had no problem seeing the Federals up on that knoll, and he carefully positioned his artillery to be able to lay down a devastating barrage once he attacked. That done, he ordered General Gordon to advance his brigade and take the knoll. Barlow and von Gilsa were mainly concentrating on the northwest. Their attention focused on General Dole's Confederate brigade from Rodes' division. So Gordon's brigade, coming from the northeast, struck them like a thunderclap. Gordon's men waded across Rock Creek, concealed by brush and trees, and charged the Federal position while Early's artillery blasted von Gilsa's men. In desperation, Barlow ordered up artillery of his own directly on the knoll. Now Dole's brigade also attacked. Back on the main Federal line, Ames' brigade hastily marched out to support von Gilsa, but von Gilsa's thin line soon broke, with his men fleeing towards town directly through Ames' ranks, which also spooked Ames' soldiers. Ames' shaky brigade finally reached the knoll just in time to be attacked by both Gordon and Dole's. At the same time, his ranks were pounded by the Confederate artillery. Very soon, Ames' brigade also broke and ran for the rear. Just before Ames' brigade broke, General Krasnowski got the order to go out and support Ames. So Krasnowski's brigade marched out on the field, only to be swamped by fugitives from Ames' brigade, which rattled Krasnowski's men just before Dole's and Gordon slammed into them, while Confederate artillery shells were pouring into their ranks. Very quickly, like their predecessors, Krasnowski's men broke and ran in total disorder. This in turn caused a complete stampede of the entire 11th Corps, which fled south back into Gettysburg toward Cemetery Hill. At about the same time Krasnowski was advancing, the 157th New York got orders to slip up on the left side of Carlisle Road and strike Dole's right flank. But by the time the 157th got there, Krasnowski was already retreating, leaving the 157th out there all by themselves. The 157th did indeed strike the right flank of Dole's, but Dole's 4 regiments simply surrounded the New Yorkers and nearly destroyed the regiment. For much more on this battle, including descriptions by the soldiers involved, as well as photos, illustrations, and Google links to the actual battlefield locations, please refer to this book.